Top 10 Richest Families in the World. Welcome back, Mafians, to Nugget Mafia, your one-stop place for inspirational and success tips to improve your life. Before we go further, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below so you don't miss any of our nuggets. Today on Nugget Mafia, we talk about some of the richest families in the world. Some of these families have their wealth from communal business, while others have theirs from controlling the assets of a particular country as royals. Either way, let's count down together. Number 10. The Wertheimer family. Together with his brother Paul, Pierre Wertheimer took over French makeup firm Bourjois in 1917 and went on to bankroll fashion designer Coco Chanel during the 1920s and 1930s in exchange for a 70% share of her company. French high fashion house Chanel is legendary for the timeless little black dress, the No. 5 perfume, and the deceased, high-profile designer Karl Lagerfeld, who died on February 19, 2019. Pierre's grandsons Alain and Gerard still own the controlling interest in Chanel, which turned over more than $11 billion (£9.3 billion) in 2018. The family, however, now has an estimated net worth of about $57.6 billion (£45.6). Number 9. The Royal House of Chakri. The Chakri dynasty has been Thailand's ruling royal house for the past 236 years and continues to be treated with the utmost reverence in the country. The current King Maha Vajiralongkorn accepted the throne in 2016 upon the death of his father King Bhumibol Adulyadej. Together, the dynasty is thought to control around $60 billion (£43 billion) in assets through the Crown Property Bureau, including extensive tracts of valuable real estate in central Bangkok, and owns a multitude of shares in luxury hotel group Kempinski. Number 8. The Ortega family. The Ortega family is a Spanish dynastic family that is the fifth wealthiest family in the world and the wealthiest family in Europe. The majority of the family's wealth comes from the clothing company Inditex and its flagship store Zara. As of November 2018, the family has an estimated net worth of $73.8 billion (£58.4 billion). Amancio Ortega's late ex-wife, Rosalia Mera, opened the first Zara store in 1975 in A Coruña in northwest Spain, initially calling it Zorba after Zorba the Greek. The chain is now part of Ortega's Inditex group, which includes the Massimo Dutti, Bershka and Pull & Bear brands, and turned over more than €26 billion ($27.9 billion, £23.6 billion) annually. Number 7. The Slim family. The richest person in the world from 2010 to 2013, Carlos Slim Helú, has slipped down the rankings somewhat but still boasts a $77.1 billion (£61.1 billion) net worth together with his large family. The Mexican tycoon, who made his fortune through conglomerate Grupo Carso, has a total of 6 children, including Carlos Slim Damat, who is the chairman of Grupo Carso, as well as its subsidiaries America Móvil and Telmex. Number 6. The Koch family. Fred C. Koch founded the game-changing oil refining company that became Koch Industries in 1940 and passed it to his 4 sons upon his death in 1967. However, it wasn't such a happy family, and Charles and David successfully sued their brothers Bill and Frederick for control of the firm during the 1980s and 1990s. From that occurrence, they gained a net worth of $49.8 billion (£38.5 billion) apiece. Bill and Frederick, on the other hand, were worth substantially less. David and Frederick both passed away recently, leaving behind not only huge fortunes but also the potential repercussions of running an environmentally damaging company to their remaining brothers. Number 5. The royal family of Al Nahyan. Deriving the bulk of its fortune from oil, the House of Nahyan has been the reigning royal family of Abu Dhabi since 1793. The clan counts 200 male members, the number of females is unknown. The head of the family, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is the leader of the UAE and chairs the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, which manages $875 billion (£626.5 billion) in assets, including Dubai's Burj Khalifa skyscraper, the world's tallest building. Number 4. The Walton family. The Waltons are often described as America's most moneyed family. They control almost 50% of supermarket giant Walmart, the world's largest business by revenue, with an annual turnover of $514.4 billion (£420 billion) in 2019. The fortune is shared between the living heirs of brothers Sam and James, who founded the Unstoppable Family Company in Arkansas back in 1962. Major scions include Christy, Rob, Alice and Jim. Best known for big box stores in rural and suburban America, celebrated for its low-priced products and excoriated for its labor practices. The Walmart company did fail to bring its big box consumer lifestyle to New York City, unlike its competitor Target. Number 3. The Al Thani royal family. The House of Thani has been the ruling family in Qatar since the mid-19th century. The clan, which is headed by the country's leader, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, is said to number in the thousands, possibly around 7,000 or 8,000. The family controls the country's legendary $335 billion £257 billion sovereign wealth fund, which has assets that include London's Shard skyscraper and Harrods department store and hefty stakes in famous firms like Volkswagen and Tiffany & Company. Number 2. The Al Sabah royal family. Over in Kuwait, the Al Sabah family is at the helm of affairs. The dynasty has ruled the Middle Eastern countries since 1752, and the current emir is Sheikh Sabah IV, Ahmed al-Jaber al-Sabah. In 1991, the clan's wealth, much of which is tied up in U.S. stocks and shares, was estimated by Time magazine to be a whopping $90 billion £69.2 billion, and experts suggest the fortune has more or less quadrupled since then. All in all, the family is said to number around 1,000 members. They have a net worth of about $360 billion £277 billion. But this isn't even close to the number 1. Which brings us to Number 1. The Royal House of Saud. With a net worth of $1.4 trillion £1.1 trillion, the Royal House of Saud is the richest family in the world by a long shot. They have ruled Saudi Arabia, the country that bears its name, since 1744. This almost unimaginable wealth is spread out among the gigantic family's 15,000 or so members, but a good chunk of the family fortune is held by the current King Salman, his controversial son Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and their close relatives. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's nuggets. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you will be the first to know when we drop new nuggets.